You've heard the stories about Annabelle, you've seen the movies, but let me tell you, there's another haunted doll out there. This one's name is Robert. He's the real deal. Robert's story is steeped in mystery, whispered tales, and unexplained events. Join me as we delve into the chilling history of Robert the Doll, a real-life haunted enigma that continues to captivate and terrify. This isn't just some Hollywood fabrication. Robert's story is deeply rooted in the history of Key West, Florida. He's not locked away in some secret vault. You can actually visit him, but be warned, those who disrespect Robert often regret it. We're talking strange noises, objects moving on their own, and that feeling of being watched. These are just a few of the things people have experienced around Robert. Is it all just coincidence? I'll let you decide. But one thing's for sure, Robert's story will stay with you long after you've finished reading. Our story begins in the early 1900s in Key West. A young boy named Robert Eugene Otto, Gene for short, received a life-altering gift, a handmade doll. This wasn't just any doll. This doll, standing at 3 feet tall and stuffed with straw, was dressed in a sailor suit and quickly became Gene's constant companion. He named the doll Robert after himself. The Otto family lived in a beautiful, sprawling home in Key West. But behind the grand facade, something sinister was brewing. It wasn't long before strange occurrences began to plague the Otto household. And at the center of it all was Robert. Whispers turned into rumors. Neighbors claimed to see Robert moving from window to window when the family was out. Some said they saw him flickering in and out of view on the property. The rumors about Robert and the Otto family spread like wildfire. What was once a cherished childhood toy was now the subject of hushed whispers and fearful glances. The strange events in the Otto household escalated. Objects would move inexplicably. Gene's parents would hear disembodied whispers and giggling coming from his room. Gene, however, remained utterly devoted to Robert, often blaming the doll for any mischief. The family even reported finding Robert in different clothes, as if he had changed himself. One chilling tale tells of Gene waking up in the middle of the night, paralyzed with fear. He claimed to have seen Robert at the foot of his bed, his button eyes glowing menacingly in the dark. Gene's screams sent his parents rushing to his aid, only to find the room in disarray, and Robert, as always, perched innocently on the end of his bed. As the years passed, the paranormal activity intensified. Neighbors reported seeing Robert's expression change, his usual childlike grin morphing into a sinister sneer. Some even claimed to have seen him moving outside the house, his small feet somehow carrying him across the lawn. The strange occurrences continued throughout Gene's life. Even as an adult, Gene remained fiercely protective of Robert, keeping him close. After Gene's parents passed away, he inherited the family home. Robert remained his constant companion. When Gene Otto died in 1974, Robert was left behind in the house. New tenants moved in, unaware of the history, but they soon learned. The family who moved in after Gene reported the same chilling events. Their young daughter became the target of Robert's torment, just like Gene had been all those years ago. The family didn't last long in the house. They fled after only a few months, driven out by the relentless paranormal activity. Robert was then donated to the Fort East Martello Museum in Key West. He's been there ever since, a star attraction and a source of endless fascination and fear. Section 5. A new home, a familiar presence. Robert at the Fort East Martello Museum. Today, Robert resides at the Fort East Martello Museum, a place with its own eerie history. He sits in a glass case, dressed in his sailor suit with a mischievous glint in his eye. He's a popular attraction, drawing in curious visitors and paranormal enthusiasts from all over the world. Museum staff have reported countless strange occurrences around Robert. Cameras malfunction, batteries drain inexplicably, and some say Robert's expression changes right before their very eyes. But there's one rule you absolutely must follow when visiting Robert: ask permission. before taking his picture. Legend has it that those who don't often face Robert's wrath. They experience bad luck, accidents, or even illness. The museum is filled with letters of apology from those who scoffed at the rules and faced the consequences. Section 6. The Lure of the Unknown, Skepticism and the Psychology of Haunted Dolls. Some people scoff at the stories. They say it's all nonsense, that Robert's just a doll. But how do you explain the countless first-hand accounts, the eerie photographs, the overwhelming sense of unease that washes over you when you're in Robert's presence? Haunted dolls tap into our deepest fears. They represent innocence corrupted, childhood nightmares come to life. They remind us that some things just can't be explained, and that's what makes them so terrifying. Perhaps it's the power of suggestion, or maybe, just maybe, there are forces at work that we simply don't understand. Whatever the explanation, there's no denying that Robert the doll continues to fascinate and terrify in equal measure. Section 7. Echoes in Popular Culture, Robert's Influence on Horror and Beyond. Robert's story has inspired countless books, documentaries, and even a horror film franchise. He's become a pop culture icon, a symbol of the dark side of childhood toys. His image is instantly recognizable, his story a chilling reminder that some things are best left undisturbed. But Robert's influence extends beyond the realm of horror. He sparked countless conversations about the paranormal, the power of belief, and the things that go bump in the night. He forces us to confront the unknown, to question what we think we know about the world around us. And in a world that often feels increasingly mundane and predictable, Robert reminds us that there's still a sense of mystery out there. He's a testament to the enduring power of storytelling, the thrill of the unexplained, and the enduring human fascination with the unknown. Section 8. Encounters with the Unexplained, Visitors' Tales and Staff Experiences. Museum staff and visitors alike have reported countless strange encounters with Robert. Some say they've seen him move, his head turning or his hand twitching. Others have heard him whisper their name, even when they're alone in the room with him. One visitor claimed that Robert's eyes followed him around the room. Another said that she felt a cold spot directly in front of Robert's case, even though it was a warm day. And still others have reported feeling a sense of dread or unease, as if they were being watched. These stories, passed down through the years, have cemented Robert's status as a true paranormal celebrity. He's become a legend in his own right, a must-see for anyone interested in the unexplained. Section 9. The Enigma of Robert, a lingering legacy of mystery and intrigue. So, is Robert the doll truly haunted? The answer, like Robert himself, remains a mystery, but one thing's for sure. His story continues to fascinate and frighten people all over the world, whether you believe in the paranormal or not. There's no denying the power of Robert's story. He's a reminder that some things can't be explained by logic or reason. He's a testament to the enduring power of the unknown. If you ever find yourself in Key West, be sure to pay Robert a visit, but remember, ask permission before taking his picture. You don't want to be on the receiving end of Robert's wrath.